How did the Compromise of 1850 affect the 1860 election? Imagine a nation trying to hold itself together while tensions over slavery are growing hotter every day. That's what the Compromise of 1850 was supposed to do. It was a package of 5 laws aimed at calming the fierce disagreements between free states and slave states after the Mexican-American War. It admitted California as a free state, which upset the balance of power. It allowed the territories of New Mexico and Utah to decide for themselves whether to allow slavery through popular sovereignty. It also strengthened the Fugitive Slave Act, making it mandatory for citizens to help return escaped slaves, which angered many in the North. The Compromise banned the slave trade in Washington, D.C., but still allowed slavery there. It also settled Texas's border disputes with financial compensation. At first, many thought this would keep the country peaceful, but it only postponed the inevitable. The Fugitive Slave Act made many Northerners furious because it forced them to participate in capturing escaped slaves. Meanwhile, allowing popular sovereignty led to violent clashes like Bleeding Kansas, where pro-slavery and anti-slavery groups fought. These conflicts deepened the mistrust between North and South. Politically, the Compromise caused the Democratic Party to split into Northern and Southern factions over slavery. The Whig Party, which had supported parts of the Compromise, broke apart because of disagreements on slavery. This chaos opened the door for the Republican Party, which opposed slavery's expansion into new territories. By the time the 1860 election rolled around, the effects of the Compromise were clear. Slavery was the main issue. Abraham Lincoln, the Republican candidate, campaigned to stop slavery from spreading. His views were shaped by the unresolved conflicts from the Compromise and events like Bleeding Kansas. The Democratic Party was divided, with Northern and Southern candidates running separately. This split weakened their chances of winning. Lincoln ended up winning the election without any support from Southern states, showing how divided the country had become. So, the Compromise of 1850 played a big role in shaping the 1860 election. It failed to settle the slavery debate and instead fueled violence and division. These unresolved issues pushed the nation closer to secession and the Civil War. The election became a contest over whether slavery would continue to expand or be contained, setting the stage for the country's most serious crisis.